Hey guys, Andy Tran here with the InnerBark Outdoors channel, and in this video I wanted to go over some of the necessary tools for reloading a metallic cartridge. This is something that I like to do during the winter because it gives me a lot of time to fine-tune my recipes, either for accuracy, for speed if I'm doing subsonic, or just for plinking ammo. So in this video I'm going to go over a lot of the tools, and you can kind of see my processes and steps that I used to take to make both 300 blackout, and I also have some clips for 308 as well. The first part of my process is to remove the primers. For this I use a dedicated decapping tool because the primer is the dirtiest part of the case and I like to keep my dies as clean as possible. We'll also need to clean the primer pocket, so that's why this is the first step. If I was only going to have one type of case cleaning method, it would be the Ultrasonic Cleaner. They're not as loud and annoying as a tumbler or a vibratory cleaner, and it can also be used to clean gun parts and also jewelry as well. To clean the brass, I'm using 1/2 distilled vinegar, a pump of Dawn, and another half of water. And I'll typically run this 2 cycles of 30 minutes. After the cases have been run through the ultrasonic cleaner, I rinse it out in the sink. I'll change the water a couple times until it runs clear. I lay my brass out in the open for it to dry. With a little bit of planning, you can just do this the night before. That way you don't have to buy anything expensive like a brass dryer or anything like that. For a 300 blackout, I'm using a liquid lubricant and also a lubrication pad. For large cases like the 308 and up, I'm going to be using a sizing wax and applying it by hand. Case sizing dies, cedar dies, and shell holders are typically sold as sets. Standard dies are good for beginner to advanced. For most of my ammo, I use lead dies for non-match ammo. When using the sizing die, you should be bottoming out against a shell holder. Because this reloading press has a little bit of flex to it, I give it about a 1/2 inch until I bottom out. That way I know that the whole thing has been sized. This full-length sizer die will fix dented necks, resize the body, and give the neck proper tension. An often overlooked piece of equipment is a reloading tray. A proper tray will hold the cartridge so it doesn't tip over, and it'll also help keep you organized so that you don't miss steps on a particular cartridge. Case trimming is especially important for rifle brass because it gets longer with each firing and each reloading. I like the Forster trimmer. It's a collet style holder and it has assorted pilots and also has a fine adjustment. These types of trimmers are the most accurate because it measures the true overall length, not from the neck. If I'm making 300 blackout cases from 223, I'll use a specific trimming jig, as well as a small cutoff saw. here is the 223 before trimming. The middle one is after it's been trimmed. And right over here is after cleaning and forming into 300 blackout. After trimming, you should make sure that your necks are deburred and dechamfered. For priming with a single stage press, I use a hand primer. This RCBS hand primer has flippers built into the primer hopper. When shaken side to side, it makes sure that all the primers are oriented in the correct direction. When I'm measuring out individual loads, the Lee powder dippers speed up the whole process. When you buy the dippers, it also comes with a volume chart with a lot of the most popular powders out there. I use a laboratory glass beaker because it's easy to see and easy to clean. Since I'm fine-tuning my powder charges, I use a powder trickler. One of the most important things you can buy for reloading is a powder scale. The more expensive, the more accurate, and I prefer analog over digital because it doesn't require any electricity. And to make your life a whole lot easier and safer, it's a good idea to pick yourself up a powder funnel as well. They only cost a few dollars and it helps keep everything inside the cases. You'll also need a really good pair of dial calipers, something that can read to 1/1000th of an inch. Here I'm dialing in the seating die to get the proper overall length. Once I got the overall length set to where I want, I'll take the next one and seat another bullet. I'll check this cartridge as well to make sure that the spring back is where I need it to be. One of the most important things to have when reloading is a chronograph. This one is a magneto speed, and this is great for reloading. And since you're measuring the velocity right at the muzzle, you're getting true muzzle velocity, which is not the case when you have a chronograph that's downrange. In this clip, I am doing a load development based on the latter method. So that's pretty much it for the metallic reloading tools. One thing that I failed to mention in the main part of the video is that you'll probably need an impact puller of some sort. This one is made by Frankfurt Arsenal, and this one is something that I don't use too often, luckily. But if you plan on doing a lot of pulling of bullets, it's probably best to get an actual bullet puller that you attach to your reloading press. That way you can just quickly pull things. It's not very messy, and it's pretty good. So if you guys have any comments or questions, go ahead and message me directly or comment down below. If you liked the video, please like, share, and subscribe, and also check out my Facebook page, Instagram, and other social media. It really helps me know these are the kind of videos you want to see. But as always, take care out there.